Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Hello, B.
Good morning, OG.
What's crack like it?
Nothing much. Just sorry, my alarm went off. That was my alarm for saying I should be out of the house by now. So, that's like my last defense, but rarely used. So, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, cars being annoying, man. It's fucking guzzling up oil.
Low on oil?
It keeps well, I have oil in my trunk because I know that it has this problem, but it keeps eating up oil every 2 days or whatever it is.
Do you avoid smoke when you start it?
No. What do you mean, from the front or the back?
Exhaust from the back.
I think there might be not when I start it. No, it does. It's not a lot, but it does. I think there's a little bit coming out uh, whenever I'm driving or whatever. It's not a lot though.
Could be burning it. You don't know the spots in your driveway, do you? Where it's leaking?
Well, I don't have a driveway, but no, I don't think it's leaking. No, I think it is burning it, but it burns it so much, like it's fucking. It burns everything in like fucking 2 weeks or something, or a month.
What numbers are in the oil you use? Is it like 0 to 25? Like, what's the numbers in the oil you use? Like
0-20.
Yeah. Try moving up to like 530.
Okay.
It'll a little thicker. It won't go through it won't thin out as much. Like in the summer, you can use thicker oil. In the winter, you use thinner. You don't have to do that, but on older cars, thicker oil doesn't push through crevices as fast. You know what I mean?
Yep.
0 is its hot temperature, is its hot viscosity, and the 20 would be its cold viscosity. That's what the two numbers are for. So when it's hot, it's at 0 with no viscosity almost. You may be better off at 5 or 10 W30.
You saw that Solana is officially one of the coins that they allow 50x on now?
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see what Luna's doing?
What?
Did you see what Luna's doing?
Oh, Luna C, yeah, it's pumping.
Did you see like a 200x trade?
Why?
200%.
Why? Are you in here? You said Luna was a dead coin. Luna C. It went up.
Why haven't you said anything all night?
What?
Oh, gee, he hasn't said anything all night. I've been
I've
talking
been in
to
here.
Cleo.
I just came in.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Y'all shit on me last time I said that the XYO is dead. And then you're like, oh, but it went up 25%. How is it a dead coin if it went up 25%? Well, F you now. Luna C can't be a dead coin. It just went up 60% this week. So, F you, y'all people. Or
Did
do you realize?
Luna?
Or did you guys realize the concept that I was saying that Luna, although it may make moves?
You lost me like 5 minutes ago.
How?
I'm sorry. I'm still awake and smoking weed.
Yeah. So for those of you that were here, now do you realize what I was saying? Although it may run, doesn't stop it from being a dead coin, unless I don't know, whatever. Fuck it.
It would have been worth putting a couple $100 in it when it was like 0.
Yeah, trading it is fine. Yeah, but you never know if it's gonna ever pump. You never know what's gonna happen. You don't know.
Did you put a couple $100 into it when it was at 0?
Yeah, I did, and I'm still in the red. I'm still down like 80%.
Really?
Yeah.
Then it wasn't when it was 0.
0 point blah 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 blah.
Right. Gotcha. You didn't catch the bottom though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Unless you have fucking know when it's gonna pump and buy it at the very bottom, then.
I remember watching the whole drop, but I was watching it get really low. I don't know if I actually saw the bottom or not, because I really honestly haven't even been looking at it.
I have some lunacy now. Let me see how much it's worth. So I have $100 worth of lunacy, and right now it's worth 2 cents. So
you paid 100 for it. It's worth 2 cents.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, that's life, you know.
Yeah. Well, the burn mechanism. Did you hear about the burn mechanism that they're adding to it?
No, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit.
No, that's why it's pumping right now. In a couple of days, they're implementing a burn mechanism where every time you buy Luna, Every time you transfer Luna, it burns some of it.
That's
So every like with yesterday's trading volume, it would have burnt like 60 billion Luna.
that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. You get fucking wiped out by a coin and then fucking reinvest in it again. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I'm just trading it.
No, yeah, trading it, yeah. I don't mind people trading it, knowing the risk that they're getting into, but man, oh man, if I ever hear anybody fucking talking about Luna C and how good of a project it is and the fundamentals and shit of Luna, oh dear God, I think I might have to ban.
I'm just telling you what the burn rate was.
No,
It's pretty high, you know. But that's why people are rocking it right now. I guess they implement that in a few days. So this is sort of the by the rumor stage. And I mean, I think that people are actually holding. That's why it's holding up so well, because they're holding with the, idea of, it burning and gaining value.
I see.
They're buying it now while it's cheap.
But it's funny though, right? I'm telling you, I bought this thing when it was fucking cheap. But obviously not as cheap as it got, but since it's 60% up, but 60% up is nothing because this thing went down so much. It was all the way at $130, so it would take like 100,000%. So 60% ain't that much, but
this thing's been catching supports on thin air, pretty much.
Nice, but that's what I'm saying. Even me, who bought in low, this shit is still, I'm still in the red. You know what I mean? Like, this is the dumbest shit ever.
Well, I had this bull flag that it just broke out of, and it's halfway to the measured move, the target, and it's building bearish divergence. So I'm gonna try to throw a short near my target when it shows topping signs on the lower time frames.
This damn bastard.
So, I mean, it's been a pretty parabolic move. It paused for a minute on resistance, breaking out of this bull flag, but once it cleared that resistance, it's just booking.
What'd you say, OG? 5 and 30?
What?
I'm asking OG.
Kind of pissed too, because I charted this thing out, man, and I had my order for the long right above where it should have come to retest, and it never did the retest. It almost made it, and then turned around and just took off. So it missed my spot. Yeah, now the plan is to let it make that move and short it.
I'm wondering if I should get like a big pack, because what I've usually gotten is I get like a box with a bunch of like small amounts, I guess. It might be cheaper to get a big one. of the oil. Might be cheaper that way. Oh, gee, what's a good brand for oil?
What's up?
What's a good brand for oil?
Castrol Syntec or Mobile One. I usually use Mobile One lately because Castrol has been kind of hard to find.
I'm gonna order it on Amazon.
So, gee, that was the cattail, huh? Right?
Yeah, I gotta push a button.
On the,
yeah,
on,
it was.
on the 15 minutes, that was the tail.
Yep. Actually, it's a body form right now, I guess, or the second year. We just did the tail right before it started retracing, and we're forming the right ear now.
Yeah, there's bearish divergence. Actually, is that cooling off? That's weird. Still some on the MACD. Dude, I should have just FOMO'd in earlier. Shit.
What, into Luna?
I had this whole thing mapped out from like when it was still in the wedge. It broke out of a bullpen it, and
You didn't get in?
it broke out of the wedge, and then I put my order right under it, waiting for it to come retest, and it almost hit my order and missed it and took off. And
You didn't FOMO in at all?
No, because then it was sort of forming a double top for a while, for a long while, and it threw a bunch of really long wicks on top, like small candles, long wicks.
Just forget about it. Just
and
forget about it.
No,
Look for another play.
And then I waited for that to break, and now it's broken, and it's about to hit my target. And there's bearish divergence building, and I'm gonna try to short it when it shows signs of weakness up here. That's the next play.
Okay.
Look at this pump. That's gonna pull back.
Is it gonna pull back right now though?
I have a measured move. I have a target.
Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, I think Sand on the weekly has some sort of support in this general area on the weekly.
Like I had this whole play measured out. It was a 35% move.
So all these gaming coins are down like 30-25% for the month, and all of them are in this weekly support area. So I'm wondering, well, on spot I think it'd be
I jumped in, it brought me back down because I jumped in when I was high, but
It's just under my measured move right now.
LG, if you could do me the favor and find it on Amazon and send me the link. I'm trying to do it right now while I'm driving, but
Yeah, I can.
find like oil, whether it's the box with a bunch of quarts in them, or it's like a big quart thing, whatever.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
Are you gonna do it yourself?
What, put in the oil? Yeah, it burns the oil, so I don't even need to take it out because
Right.
there's
Why change it? It changes itself, right? I
yeah,
agree.
exactly. There's nothing left in it when I'm so. The oil shouldn't burn though, right? It should. I don't get.
It's because it blows past your rings. If its rings are worn out and leaks through valves and such and burns, or it leaks out on your damn manifold and burns, one or the other.
Yeah, it sucks that I have to keep buying this shit and putting it in and whatever. But with the way that cars are now, buying one, like I think it's, even if I have to spend like $2,000 a year on oil, I think it's more worth it for the oil. Because right now, if I want to buy a car, like the cars are overvalued by like $10K, just because of the scarcity. It's freaking nuts.
For a used car?
No, for
Off
a, well,
Craigslist?
no, I wouldn't buy a used car.
Dude, that's how you do it, bro.
No,
Yeah, man, you give them $2,000 and you leave with the car.
first of all, they're not asking. They're not asking for $2,000. My friend
No,
just
you
bought
get a nice,
car.
you get a nice used car for $2,000, B. Like,
My
and you
friend-
don't have
my
to make
friend-
payments. It's done.
My friend just bought a used car right now, and it was a 2015 something, and what's it called? They paid $10K for it. It's for
Yeah,
2000.
No way.
Yes,
For 2,000.
2015 or 2016. Yeah.
Oh well, there you go.
What do you mean?
I drive a 2008, and it was $2,000.
Yeah, I don't want to. I put a lot of miles on the vehicle.
No,
so,
it was three. It was $3,000. But I
Okay,
paid two
every-
for the- It's complicated.
every day I drive minimum 4 hours per day, minimum, in the morning to get to work, and then in the afternoon to get home. So I drive out of state and back into state every day, and I don't want a car that I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it, who's used it, and what's going on to
Right.
bring it down on me.
I have an upper edge because I know what to look for when I look at a car.
That's probably what it is then.
Yeah,
Because
like, I
would-
drive my car every day, all day long, doing deliveries, like 13-hour days, 14-hour days sometimes.
You're doing deliveries near your house. If my shit breaks down, I have to pay like $2,000 to fucking tow this shit back.
I'm also doing deliveries up like giant hills all day. The car drives great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're not doing it far away, is what I'm saying. You're doing it in your local area.
Yeah,
Are you
sure.
driving?
I also have emergency roadside assistance. So
Yeah.
free tows and stuff.
For me, buying a car like that, not really worth it. It'd be worth it if I knew what the fuck, if I knew the person, knew that the car was in good shape and whatever. But buying a car, having to do repairs fucking every other week on the car, everything's falling apart.
B, check your DMs.
Oh, thank you. I'll buy like 3 of these, I guess. I'll buy 3 for now. Should last me like freaking a month and a half.
Yeah, you don't have to keep as many little quarts either. I like the big, the 5-in-1.
Yeah.
And you can do an oil change with it. It's a perfect amount.
Oh, it's one of those is a full thing.
Yeah, 5 quarts. I don't even measure it anymore. I just pour the whole thing in.
I think for my car, it's not. I think it's less. How much is those little? Those little things are each 1 quart. The smaller one.
Like $6 a piece, so it's cheaper to get this way too.
Okay. I might need to get a funnel. Small.
That's not funnel.
Just so I don't get oil everywhere.
One of them old ones that you used, the quart, you just cut it in half and it turns into a funnel.
Or yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
Little trick I picked up.
Yeah, man. I really just can't wait till I get rid of this car. This car also needs like a detail cleaning. Because what I used to do is, honestly, before Discord, I had so much more time. I would actually take different clothes to work, change after work, and then the car wouldn't be fucking disgusting because of my work self inside of it. I would also clean it every Saturday, right? I have this Dyson vacuum that I would clean it, and I've been fucking slacking, man. I really have. I've been just getting lazy because of the lack of time. So this Saturday, you know what? I'll make it a date, a gross date with that chick, and we will clean my car.
Hey, shampoo the carpets and seat.
Yep.
You need like a seat cover thing you can put on when you're gonna work.
I have one, but I had one, but I just recently removed it. I still have the one on the passenger seat, but yeah, I just removed the seat cover. The issue isn't the seat cover; it's the armrest. So the armrest, right? When I'm fucking dirty and sweaty and whatever from work, and I put my arm on it, it gets fucking gross. So there's that. There's also fucking just the shit that sometimes I have to move my car while I'm working. There's tiny bits of asphalt on my side and shit like that. I need to fix. But yeah.
I hate working.
Yeah, especially when they like, oh, we gotta go here, or oh, go move your car. And it's like, fucker, for me to move my car, normally back in the day, I'd be like, yo, nah, I gotta change, I'm not gonna go in my car again unless it's changed. But now I'm like, fuck, whatever. I'm not gonna argue with these fuckers,
Right. It's inconvenient at times.
Yes. Changing, taking off my work boots, switching back into my people clothes, and then the people clothes already stink because you switch in the middle of work and then you have to switch back. But I don't give a fuck, yo. I switch, I change in fucking public. I don't give a shit. Some of my coworkers, when I first started working there, they were giving me flack for it. They're like, yo, the fucking kids are gonna walk by, they're gonna see you in your fucking boxers. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, tell them not to look.
Right? It's their problem then.
Yeah. So I try to be as discreet as possible, but I also make sure that I don't make eye contact with anyone while I'm changing. 'Cause that would be the most awkward shit. By the way, I entered as a celebration for Solana getting the 50x. I entered a 50x on it with $100.
On what?
Solana. I threw in $100 and went 50x, which normally I go 20x with like 1,000. So I don't think this is that big a deal, and I am making it so that if this one gets liquidated, it gets liquidated. It's fine. It's, I'm using stop loss as liquidation. Liquidation is stop loss because it's on such high leverage that like to cash out at 30. If I cash out when it's at a $30 loss, it'll be it'll be less than 1%, right? Or sorry, it will be 1%. It'll be like 1% loss, and two, I'll cash out that $30, and then with the fucking fees, it'll probably be like $60. You know.
I just missed a 29% move without leverage.
That's awesome.
I just watched it like miss me by like a couple teeny little pips, dude. Just like, man, it almost hit my wet line and it missed it. And it's freaking ripping.
That's life. Don't get emotional about it. Look at a different coin. Put that one in the way.
No. Like I said, I'm shorting the target.
Okay. Don't get too caught up on this coin.
I'm shorting a 35% pump.
No, I know. I understand. Don't get too caught up in the coin.
I'm not. I just like the volatility right now.
I don't want to mention any names, but I'm just longing. They already dipped 20%. It can't. What's the chance they'll go higher? There's a good pivot point here. 25%, 30%, 40. This thing's 40% down. It has to turn around soon. So I'm gonna enter here, potential pivot point. Just saying, don't get emotional with it.
I'm not. I know how to read candles.
Okay. Oh, man.
Nothing else is moving. That was a beautiful setup, though. It really hasn't taken that long to play out. That was like, gotta be done here soon. It might be already.
They need to come out with 100x on Solana, because if they do come out with 100x, then that would be close enough to the way that I trade where I won't have to use a stop loss. I'll put $50 on 100x. If I lose that $50, I'd lose $50. Every percent I make $50. So if it goes up 10%, I'm up $500, right? So they because that's roughly how I trade. So they needed to come up with that. Man. Man. Okay, so starting today, I am going to be eating extremely healthy. I'm going to be eating keto, but not just keto. Low caloric keto.
Rice, you're not allowed to